of the IR4 podcast. I hope everyone's doing absolutely wonderful. And for those of you who follow us and subscribe to us on our YouTube channel, thank you so much for that. I truly do appreciate it. Normally we have the free weekly review on Tuesdays, which was yesterday, but I had some video editing issues and some software crashes and some things that made me want to take my computer and just throw it through a window, but I've avoided that. I still have my computer for now. So we do have a poll. It's for patrons only, but we'll probably make that public at some point as well. If you guys want to vote and let us know which subjects and items you want us to focus on more and cover additionally in the last remaining part of the year. But let's hop into some cryptocurrencies and do a review. Bitcoin, I like today's candle so far, and I do like the breakout of the pennant. I'm still on the fence that we could go a little bit lower and bounce off this 100 on a weekly. That's certainly possible, but we are still at a major support. This $6,000, $5,900 price is very, very crucial. Could we bounce down here? Absolutely. Will we bounce down here? We have already 2 times before. Maybe we'll do it again. If we take out the high, that would be kind of a big deal, but right now, again, just a lot of accumulation, a lot of boring things are going to happen. As you can see on the red line, I'm still just anticipating some chop, some sideways movement. Eventually, though, still hoping for some higher highs. Here's Ethereum on Coinbase, ETHUSD, and I really do like this weekly chart on Ethereum. You have a gorgeous trend line. It is on the verge of making a higher low, so that's incredible. And here's the daily chart. So we have kind of broken out of here. You got a little bit of a retest candle. I like that because you had some support resistance here, right? Old support, which we broke strongly, and we kind of came back out of that and we're retesting. So realistically, it actually looks decently strong overall on Ethereum. I kind of like the area and level down here. We're still going to have to battle with the 100 like we did previously, but I kind of dig it. I like what we're doing and just keeping my eyes peeled on Ethereum to just slowly creep higher. Here's the weekly moving averages, and we're just kind of battling that 50. So again, I don't see anything that's just going to make me run for the hills bullishly, but we'll find out what ends up transpiring. From here, we can look at Dash, and Dash is just getting absolutely shredded. Here's Dash US dollar on Kraken, again at a very key level. And it did technically break this very good support at about 270. But what is really interesting about Dash is we have an inside week candle so far. And now granted, it's only Wednesday, but this could break in any direction. And it's really the only time we've had an inside week since this candle right here and this candle right here. And both of those did break bearish. So Dash certainly could continue to go lower. If it does, I'll be looking for this $200 price. And then maybe down here into the single, the double digits, maybe even on Dash. It's certainly possible. But you know, if the whole broader market continues higher, I would expect Dash to do the same. We'll just have to see. EOS, US dollar, hanging out. This again on the Kraken exchange. Have a little bit of a pennant here. It did break below the 100 simple moving average. Again, your independent pattern. So there's a lot of congestion. There's a lot of consolidation throughout the broader markets. It'll be interesting to see exactly what happens from here, but I'm watching it and keeping a very close eye on many of these setups just to see if we do break lower or we do go higher. But I like the area of where we are at for many of these coins. Again, the 200 on Stellar Lumen coming up here, and we have bounced off of this particular price before. So there's the support around this 0.19 or 19 cent area. So that's kind of interesting to keep the good old eyes on. Other than that, the other ones, here is 0x protocol on Bitcoin. Let's go look at that on Bittrex. And I'm going to have to really zoom in here. There we go. And it's trading right down to the 100 simple. So that one just formed. Very interesting pattern. I do have some positions of this one out there. But this is, again, a little bit of a pennant. So we'll see this week. Keep your eyes peeled. Don't be terrified, mortified, petrified, or afraid to be buying down here. And again, just understand your time frame and know your risks on the particular move. I like this wave rotation. Looks like a 3, and this is some type of wave 4 potentially. Could obviously go down a little bit lower. Could all make it all the way down to here. But hopefully we'll pop. And if we do pop, I think the markets are going to start working on doing that relatively soon. Here's Litecoin. also on Coinbase. We also have a pennant pattern on this one. What's incredible is Litecoin did go back down into the double digits and traded down into its previous old resistance, new support just recently for a potential buy, even if you're picking up some. So I did purchase a little bit of Litecoin down there, just a small, again, until we get to a nice level, just adding very, very small. This was a phenomenal bounce right there. But again, we just trade up into that trend line. So if we break this support on many of the coins, it's unquestionable, to me at least, that we do go a little bit lower. And again, that will offer some opportunities to buy. This is a great shakeout. Some of these coins, I don't know which ones, I'm not saying the big major coins, but some of them could absolutely just get wrecked and go to zero. Could be Dash, could be Litecoin, could be Bitcoin Cash. I don't think that's feasible, but maybe Bitcoin Gold. I don't think it happens to Bitcoin. I don't think it happens to Ethereum. I think those are the two main two that stick around the longest. EOS, of course, will probably be here to stay. Stellar Lumens, I'm also a very big fan of. But other than that, I mean, right, we had the shakeout, we had the move, we have the retracement. People are going to stop caring about this market, many of them, the majority of them. And likely what will happen as we do chop around and trade sideways and accumulate and go lower, everyone stops talking about it, and then eventually the ones that survive, at least, will most likely have a nice surge into the future. So it's just buy low, sell high, know your time frame, be patient, and trade it accordingly. Anyway, hopefully this was helpful for your free review. If you want, make sure to hop over to our Patreon podcast, the IR4, on patreon.com/IndustriRev4, and click that Become a Patron. Let's continue creating brain waves, enriching lives, and discussing global consciousness, blockchain technology, fundraising, wearable tech, quantum computing, 3D printing, nanotechnology. It's all on the list. It's a great podcast. You guys are phenomenal. I will see you all later. Bye-bye.